morning, children. Welcome to Nelai Voice, a vibrant e-learning platform. This session is for 9th Standard Biology, Unit 24, Environmental Science. Children, today we are going to start with a new chapter, Environmental Science. So, what are we going to see in this chapter? Let's have an introduction about it. So, at the end of this chapter, you will be able to relate the different aspects of environmental science, to describe what is biogeochemical cycles, and you can analyze the impacts of human activities on water cycle, nitrogen cycle and carbon cycle, and you can correlate the adaptations of plants with the habitat, and you can explain the adaptations of bat and earthworm, explain recycling of water, its methods and importance, and you can discuss the importance of water conservation and recycling methods. Let's move into the topic. Nature has the power to refresh and renew. You know who said these words? Yes, these words were said by Helen Keller. Elements of nature continuously undergo changes and transformations. Environmental protection provides holistic knowledge about the natural processes, effects of human intervention, and solutions to overcome the environmental problems. Nature has resources that are recycled over and over again on earth for continued availability. At the same time, it also reminds us of our responsibility to reduce and restrain our activities that will affect the natural processes. Environmental issues such as pollution, global warming, ozone layer depletion, acid rain, deforestation, landslide, drought and desertification has gained major focus across the world. So we have to find a solution to overcome all these environmental issues. Is it not? Yes, definitely. We have to find a solution to overcome all these problems. So, living organisms adjust themselves according to their habitat and the changes in the ecosystem. All living organisms develop certain morphological, anatomical, physiological and reproductive adaptations which help them to survive better and to withstand the environmental condition. So this chapter deals with the biogeochemical cycles, adaptations by plants and animals, water conservation and recycling of water. Let us see what is this biogeochemical cycle. Biosphere is a part of earth where life exists. All resources of biosphere can be grouped into two major categories. What is a biosphere, children? Biosphere is a part of Earth where all different kinds of life exist. So it can be categorized into two major systems or types. They are the biotic factors and abiotic factors. So what are biotic factors? Biotic are living factors which include plants, animals and other living organisms. So what is abiotic factors then? Abiotic or non-living factors which include all factors like temperature, pressure, water, soil, air and sunlight, which affects the ability of organisms to survive and reproduce. So, in a biosphere, we have two major categories, that is biotic factors or the living factors and abiotic factors or the non-living factors. There is a constant interaction between a biotic and abiotic components. There should be a constant interaction in the biosphere, and that makes the biosphere a dynamic and stable system. So in a biosphere there should be a constant interaction between a biotic and the abiotic components that makes the biosphere a dynamic and stable system. Cyclic flow of nutrients between the living and the non-living factors of the non-living factors of the environment are termed as the biogeochemical cycles. So let us see some of the important biogeochemicals such as water cycle. So some important biogeochemical cycle. The first cycle is the water cycle. The second one is the nitrogen cycle. And the third cycle is the carbon cycle. So these three important biogeochemical cycles, they play an important role in the cyclic flow of nutrients between the living and the non-living components of the biosphere. So these three cycles are the major cycles which aid in the constant interaction between a living component and a non-living component, that is biotic and the abiotic factors. Is it clear for you? So the introduction part is over, children. Let's continue in our next session. Thank you, children.